When it comes to the most popular faults in central heating, it's this one here behind me. They have hot water, but no central heating. And I've made that special video which covers this subject a lot more and much deeper. But I got in touch with some of the factories and asked them what's their most popular fault. We're going to cover the other 9 popular faults that can occur in central heating with how to fix them as well. Not all the factories have the same fault. For example, Intergas doesn't have a diverter valve, so their engineers will never have that fault, nor will their customers. Also, Intergas doesn't have a plate-to-plate heat exchanger, so they don't suffer from pinhole fault. Therefore, I've not put them in any particular order, apart from obviously the first one is no heating. Please subscribe to my channel. At the end of the video, have a closer look because I've put some recommended videos to watch for a more in-depth answer. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and take care.
So let's begin the top 10 ones. So we've already covered the first one. So that's always going to be, I've got hot water or no central heating. Then we're going to have a look at no display, the boiler which is dead, losing pressure, no heating as we said, and then high pressure, low pressure, the boiler's not responding. Also, if it blows fuses, so that's quite serious, obviously. Error codes. No hot water is a very popular one, and poor ignition. That means it tries to light, but it doesn't actually catch the main flame doesn't come in. It drops out as well. So we used to have a lot of that. Hints and tips in the book. Always I recommend never repair a motorized valve or a pump or a heat exchanger. Always replace with the latest version and see what else needs to be replaced. But best of all, the app will show you how to actually test the components. More hints and tips here on no heating. Diverter valve stuck in hot water is the usual answer, but the controls might be in the off position. I used to see that a lot. Room stat is set too low. Somebody's turned it down and the other people haven't clicked that it's just a couple of degrees out, or the room stat is faulty. Low pressure is another big fault. That could be leaking water. Have a look at the automatic air vent, see if it's not got signs of water damage. Also, motorized valves leak, expansion vessels leak, or they lose pressure. So there's good places to have a look at. No display is fairly easy. That's just check that the voltage has gone from the spur to the boiler with a appropriate tester. So that's going to be a non-contact tester, just to see whether the power's going into the boiler or not. Also, the next thing is noisy boiler, kettling, crashing, banging. That's normally a sludged up system, slow pump, lack of inhibitor, so you've got scale in there, no external bypass, or it's not connected up properly, or the high limit sensor has not worked to drop it off. So they're all little bits and pieces you can check that are in the book as well. High pressure is quite often the filling loop is not actually being turned off. There's something wrong with it, it's letting by. The expansion vessel, or somebody simply just overfilled it. The least common one, of course, is a pinhole in the plate-to-plate heat exchanger. Now we've got that the boiler has got a demand, but it's not kicking in. So that could be a zone valve that's seized up anywhere. The programmer is in the off mode for hot water or heating. The thermostat might be too low. Blown fuses is the same as the other one, but this is more serious. So make sure that the 3 amp fuse is fitted and phone the factory and ask for guidance. But always be careful with anything that blows fuses. Number 1 suspect is the pump. Error codes we handle in our app, which is called F22. You can download that, and that's got hundreds of faults and error codes and all the rest of it. So that's the quickest way. Otherwise, you're going to have to phone the factory, which you can do from the app. Next, we can move on to no hot water. Again, we could have a faulty cylinder stat. The programmer might be in the off position for hot water, which does happen. It's very rare, or there's simply a broken wire between the stat and the boiler or the wiring center. So have a look at that. Poor ignition is quite often there's a fault in the flue, it's broken. The gap between the electrodes, so don't bend them, replace them. Low ignition gas is a very popular fault. HT lead is worn out. And last of all, of course, is the gas valve. So we go back to our most popular faults. So have a look at this on YouTube and all the other ones that I recommend, which covers all of these subjects in greater detail. This is a very good video on how to test the central heating anytime, but particularly now in the autumn times. I've also covered 5 quick faults or many faults in 5 minutes, just a sequence. Again, this is in the book and it's on the video. This will help you a great deal to quickly identify what's actually gone wrong. So it's just a quick check. A reminder that we've got 2 books, 9 apps, they're all being updated, so bear with us. And we've got our, obviously, you know about our YouTube channel and everything else. At the moment, we've got a special offer. Order the 2 books of the chart for just £40, and we'll send you some free gifts, promotional stuff that we've got from the manufacturers as well. So this month, October 2023, we're giving away 2 sort of information data sheets. One from Valent, which is brilliant. It goes through all the PCB connector blocks, which wire goes where, and from Worcester Bosch for service engineers, this is what you should be doing once a year to every single boiler. And if you are a home owner, make sure that whilst it's under guarantee, a gas safe registered engineer checks it and stamps the book at the back, because that's your guarantee for the next year. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and take care.